This is Sue, and I was talking to you before about some highlighted words the Lord gave me during my time with Him in the morning. And the biggest one that, just really made my spirit leap was overturned. And He said He's going to be dealing with what He called the den of thieves. He's going to be removing, driving out, turning over seats, also turning the tables, and He knows what's going on. I mean, He's God. And He has also been talking about some other things that I'll share, in another video. Things that He's working on, things that are going to happen. But I just wanted to share this with you. And He said He wants to deal with people who just care about money. That's what the whole thing was in the Bible. I believe it's Matthew. It's in Matthew 21. When He's dealing with people that, were dealing with money over people in His house. And when we want money more than we want to bless people, God is going to deal with us concerning that. It's just like Judas. He was very disrespectful to Mary, who was honoring Jesus, who was pouring out the oil on her Savior, on Jesus, who was the Son of God. And Judas was very angry, and he said, she should have sold that because it was very expensive oil. Some say like $40,000 she poured out. That should have been given to the poor. Well, people quote that like it was Jesus that said that. He was very honored. And you never can spend too much money honoring Jesus. He deserves the very best. But it was Judas the thief. Because people like that always have money first and foremost on their mind. Some people have quoted that money is the root of all evil, and that is not true. Money's a tool. It's a tool that God will use, and it's the love of money. I mean, you can have no money, and you will shoot somebody to get the money, and that's where the evil comes in. It's the love of money. And we see that, that was something that was the downfall of Judas. In the end, he realized that the money wasn't worth it, and he hung himself. And when you choose money over God, over the Lord, then, actually you end up, hanging yourself. It's the road to destruction. Because money is a terrible, terrible master. And it's a tool. I mean, I rake leaves and I need my rake. I don't love my rake, but I need it. I need the blower to deal with the leaves. I don't love the blower, but it sure is really neat to have it. So God's trying to set priorities right, especially, with His own people, so that they are going to be able to handle finances, because God is going to be pouring out finances just like He did in the days when the people were leaving Egypt and they went out with the wealth. So too, the wealth of the wicked is going to be turned over to the just. And we are to establish His covenant on this earth. So this is going to be a very exciting time. But as I said, I wanted to share the highlighted things that God, you can see my Bible, God highlights things. And I did want to read this to you. The Lord said, this is on the other side of Matthew 21. It's confirming when God says that He's driving out, removing, dealing with the den of thieves. He said, assuredly, I say. So He's assuredly going to do this. He said, have faith. That was highlighted. And do not doubt. And they will be removed. And it will be done. So I just wanted to share that with you. You know, when the Lord is speaking to me about things in the world, it's not so much a download as it is highlighting scriptures that come out to me, and then I take my highlighter and I highlight them. So I did want to share that with you, because I had also shared with you before that, you know, God said that he's doing a great work. So exciting times are ahead. Our God is a just God, and his justice is blind. It's blind. He says, you know, don't let your eye pity them. You don't look on somebody with justice. You don't look to say they're a woman or a man. You don't look to see what color they are. You don't look to see if they're rich or poor. That is why justice wears in the court a blindfold, because we just go by the law. And this is God's rules. And so when we follow his instructions, it's just like he said, we will be so blessed, the blessings of obedience. But if we don't, then it says that we have the curses of disobedience. And so we're going to be seeing Jesus with his sword. You know, he said, I don't come to bring, you know, everybody together. He said, you know, I come with a sword. He's the Prince of Peace, not the King of Peace on earth. He is the Prince of Peace because he's bringing a sword. And so it's going to be the people who are in the kingdom of light on one side and the people who are in the kingdom of darkness on the other. So we're going to be seeing that defined, if we don't already, because you really can see a big difference, that a lot of the gray areas are being done away with by the Lord. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this brings you comfort to know that God is working and he knows exactly what is going on. Love you. Have a great day.